Beautiful people, my good people, how are you? I am doing super duper fine from this side of the village, Nyabwanse, kama kawaida. So guys, today I've prepared up some good stories, nice stories up for you. Guys, these stories are entirely raw and uncut, purely from my own brains. This is an opinion I'm doing. Guys, I do reaction videos. And when I do reaction videos, I give out my own opinion on how things are supposed to be done. I am not always prejudiced or I am not always biased. This is what I have to say about many things that do happen. So welcome back to this channel, guys. And for those new subscribers, keep on subscribing to my channel. God bless you. Kama kawaida, nimesema as usual, I'm going to be talking about Davy Jnr's Nyamwini telenovelas. Where are they taking us? What is happening? Is there a plot to kick Mwita out from the dancing grandma? Something that we are supposed to know. Let us know early as this. But if there is something that is happening there, then I think things are getting out of hand. Things are getting out of control. Maybe it's a timing bomb. If it is a tickling bomb and the time to explode is very soon. Let's actually check on Mwita. What is happening between Mwita, dancing grandma, and Mwita Jr.? What is Davy Jnr. supposed to do? But before that, guys, allow me. I want to go and join my brothers and sisters. Let's mourn our brother Brian Mayani. I want to go see something that is happening there before I embark on doing something. It's good to go there, comfort those people. Let's become together. Let us join together and see our brother Brian Mayani, who left us tragically into, let us see him rest in eternal peace in a very decent way. So let us go together, guys. Let us see what is happening on the other side.
All right, guys. So we are here also with Maja.
Yes.
Hey, good morning, man.
Good morning.
Condolences, man.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we are here. And the progress is very good.
Yeah.
Thank you, Almighty. And thank you for the youths who are here.
Yeah.
Who are supporting us in terms of the project.
Yeah.
And also in terms of contribution.
Yeah.
You're really doing it, guys. We're really doing it. Also, we spend here all night,
Yeah.
all day.
Yeah, for sure.
Sometimes we don't come because of tiredness.
Yeah, for sure. I understand
But
that.
we are always here.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything is going on well. Extra time is.
Nadandia salam. Orote mami. Ngotore simidi hai. Yeah. Yeah, so also we are here with Kamanje.
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah.
At this early morning in this village.
Yeah.
Sad. We are mourning.
Yeah.
But it's just like that.
For sure.
Yeah, it's something natural. And we cannot stop anything natural. And a natural force, it's under God's control.
For sure, man.
But I want to thank all the people who have come together. This time we need to come together.
For sure, man.
Yeah. For those people who come together, we see this program well, so that we give our brother a very proper send-off.
Yeah, for sure.
For those guys who are supporting us, keep on supporting us, kudos. Because without you guys, we don't know where we could have been up to now.
For sure, man.
For you, because of your support, we are actually moving forward.
For sure, man. Yeah, okay, bro. Let's try and mourn together as we mourn our brother. And the work is still ongoing, as you see, guys.
Chết, người ta có kiên gồm.
A shining village.
righteousness, take a stance, stand firm in love and unity. That is true prosperity. The world is watching you, the children are watching too. Number one say, I resting he say. Number one say, number one say, number one say. Fill up the youth with wisdom and truth. Let discipline be rooted in love from the root. Teach them respect, teach them care. Show them justice that is fair. If we fight among ourselves today, tomorrow's leaders lose their way. But if we rise in harmony, we shape a brighter destiny. We are proud. One family, what do we want? Peace and unity. What must we do? Proud continually. Yeah. God, I'm rasping his head. Number one say. Number one say. Number one say. Number one say rise. Number one say shine. Let the village spirit align. Do not let rumors poison the air. Do not let jealousy take you there. Sit down, reason, talk it through. That is what strong people do. The children are mirrors of what they see. So show them strength in humility. Let kindness echo through every street. Let every greeting be warm and sweet. From foreign lands I feel your cry. But love is stronger than any divide. Across the oceans, across the sea. My heart still beats for unity. Wake up, brother. Don't be late. Choose the higher road today. The world is watching you. The young generation too. Wake up, Nyabo, and say, wake up, brothers. Let love guide everything you do. His name echo through the hills so true. When the sun rises over dusty roads of Nyabo. He's already carrying the people's load. His name is Jin to hear the children sing. A humble heart, but a warrior king. He stands for truth, he stands so tall. When darkness falls, he answers the call. When the hungry cry, he brings the bread. When the weak feel fear, he lifts their head. No crown upon him, yet we all know he's the light in the village glow.
Everything is good, bro.
Your mother gave me a tree.
Yes.
And I'm going to be making sure that maybe tomorrow, today, we're going to be starting cutting some of the timbers.
Yes.
We are already onto the spot and we understand where we are. So we are already onto the roofing stage. Yes. And your mother gave me a tree. Yes. And it's in accordance with the family matters. Yes. And also talk about 3 families gave us some trees. Yes. So I don't know if it will just be less. I don't know if you can just chip in and talk about Mande. Can you solidarize this one here?
No
can
problem.
You give us an extra one?
No problem.
Water.
Yes.
Safi.
Yeah,
we are waiting for something, man.
Yes, something is coming.
Something is coming?
Right now.
Right now?
Yeah, something is coming.
So I keep it off or I start to continue and you come?
Just continue, but we are still around. Something is coming.
Yes. Even Jesus said you want to be coming.
No.
We are still waiting for
something
Jesus.
Is coming.
Something is coming.
Good is coming. Huh?
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
God bless. God bless. We're going to be making it happen.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, my good people. Welcome back. Welcome back. Actually, I really don't like making films on the way down and up like that, but sometimes it forces me to do so. So right away, as I'm talking now, I'm right away from my house. I was out to Mayani's funeral. Mayani, remember we have a funeral program that is ongoing. Mayani left us, and we've been there because, you know, we are part and parcel of this community. We are part and parcel of this village. And I said from my previous videos that differences aside, let's actually join hands together to make sure that our young brother receives a very decent send-off. So I want to appeal to another person because I've seen so many people there. I want to appeal. Like I was with CJ, that is CJ's Cloud Joseph, and CJ has actually contributed a lot there. Anything that you take there, CJ is there. Nasu pledged something and they delivered something. I saw it coming through. Gintu is leading the line. He is Yes, my good people. Before that, before I got cut off, I was saying Gintu is there, actually running down and up, left, right, and center, to make sure that things are moving on the same way. One thing that I've come to be very glad of, that even YouTubers, all those content creators, actually they heeded to my call. There is a group, and many content creators are actually uh, contributing towards Mayani's burial. That is one thing that makes me feel happy. When we come together, that sense of togetherness. Even even the community that has been seeing people fighting, people being arrested, even in the internet, people actually talking shit about each other. Then they are convinced that these people, or these young boys and these young men and women, are changed people. Then they have that ease to sit among us, and we talk this everything, we exchange ideas. That way, the app, as I'm talking now, there is a WhatsApp group only for content creators who come from Nyabwansa and beyond. And I think something good is happening there, irrespective of which side you're supporting, you're coming from. I told you from the word go that this time round, uh, actually the best thing I'm seeing coming around is unity. Unity is actually coming through. Unity, this is one thing that I want to talk and bring out categorically, that unity is coming through. Maybe this is the time for Nyabwanse YouTubers to unite and avoid a lot of dramas down every now and then. Like now, every person is minding his own business and actually directing all his energies towards Mayani's burial program. The house is doing well. You can see the house is doing well. Today they were putting pillars out, and after the lentils, everything is good. I don't want to support the fact that you just wait. People wait when you die. That is when they start building for you. But this one, guys, when you look at that pregnant lady, young, pregnant, expectant. Let me use the term expectant. That is more discipline. It makes me it makes me have that urge of, like, let us contribute. So for all those guys that have contributed, people who are still there, the program, we are going to update you what is going to happen, because I know many channels are talking about Mayani's death. So people are going to update people, but they are going to, actually, Mayani will be buried very soon, maybe towards next week there. The house, people are just pushing on the house to go up. We were in a meeting, actually, the meeting materialized, and we are still going for another meeting to see if where there is something wrong. It's good when we have a meeting, we exchange ideas, we tell this is supposed to be done like this is supposed to be done like this. Like the village might be leaving this burial program to the YouTubers, thinking that now YouTubers are going to bury YouTubers. No, this is a community program. It is run by the community. YouTubers only come in because of brotherhood. This is one of their brothers. So they only come in, not with an independent program, but a program that is actually integrated to the community program. That is how now the community, we are integrating the community, and the community is actually getting very close in learning what people do in these online things. And for those guys who are rallying in their channels for very essential things to flow in, thank you very much. Kudos, actually. I've seen many of us actually asking for assistance. This is the time we need the support. I said so. If you have 2 bags of cement, if you can donate anything towards this construction, God is blessing you very much. So I was with my brother. I told you we were with the CJ. I was with the Gintu, and we were sharing this and this, what is supposed to be done. Maja KE, they actually donated a very big tree. So a tree that is going to be felled for timber. And this timber is going to be used for roofing. It was so nice, actually. I was there. We were with Maja. We shot a video. I don't know if Maja actually has posted the video, but that is what I came to realize, that people are coming together. They don't look at Mayani basing Mayani on the internet and everything. They look at Mayani, seeing Mayani as a brother, and people feel that we've been left with a brother. We've actually been left with a brother. So that is the update, guys. I really wanted to tell you, because everything you have actually seen it on camera, what is happening, how people are going down and up doing things. The only thing that we said, guys, let people not scam people, others, because of Mayani's death. You know, this Mayani's death is making people to learn a lot. People are not sleeping. People are always there, seated. Actually, they don't feel like Mayani should be buried very soon. They want to be like, let Mayani be living. But we want it to happen like that, so that even the young lady who is expectant, she's left actually to ponder her life alone, like how life is going to be without Mayani and everything. So every person in this village, let me tell you, maybe others are not speaking about it, but people are very positive towards the contribution. Very many people, regardless, I've told you, regardless of which side you come from. I've told you this time round, this is our village. And we are here. We don't depend on other people from I don't know where to come and unite us. If this has happened and it is uniting us, I'm very much happy, because this is the direction I've been dreaming of. This is the direction that I've been wishing it happens. Surely, this is actually what I've been preaching for. So I know I told you the other time that YouTube is just there for money making. You know, people, they talk anything just for money. Very, very, very few people come here and talk sense like I'm talking now. You know, very few people will come here and tell you that this is right and this is wrong. This is what, but we are not. Many people think that, you know, reactors are just puppets to the sides they lean on. Such a people are very blind. You know, such reactors are the people that we call very blind. They cannot pick good from bad, or they cannot pick bad from the good. They are only there because they decided that this is where I am supposed to be. But when you maintain your status, your caliber, without intrusively meddling into other people's businesses, that is when you come out with the proper judgment on given matters, that this is supposed to be done this way, this was supposed to be done this way. So guys, don't mischarge us. When maybe you see somebody in another people's channel, remember that this situation has brought us together. So you might have seen like, oh, this one is talking with this person in this channel, you know, how is he actually, are they collaborating? No. Let me bring this to your attention, that it is getting us at the same point, you know. For those guys who don't fear cameras, for those guys who know they are doing nothing wrong, yeah, it is not bad to appear in another person's camera, so long as we are talking the same language. Let's give our brother a decent send-off. That is it. Anything else, I've told you, we have put aside. So I really don't want to emphasize on this thing. But before, I just want to leave this story, because I have a very interesting story up next for you. I want to appeal to all those guys who might be watching this video. Like for those guys who are coming from the other end, guys, it's good to contact the people there. Me, I don't want to say that it's good to contact me, but if you feel like you want to support, kindly look at that young expectant mother. Look at that the unborn baby. Think about his or her future. So have your share in actually building the life of this unborn baby and stabilizing this expectant mother. And for those guys who are sending, I have seen mattresses coming through. I have seen a lot of food, kinds shopping every now and then. Guys, kudos. God bless you. God bless you. You are such wonderful people. That is what I can let you know. So guys, like I just came to the house to come and talk about it, so that I want to rush somewhere, maybe to the border town. I do something different than before that. But before I leave, there is a story I want to tell you guys. Before I actually leave, there is a story I want to tell you. And this is part of the story, guys. I said from my introduction, It's part of the story that I said actually from my introduction. This story surrounds Davy Jr.'s Nyamwini telenovelas. The dramas we are seeing from Nyamwini, what do these dramas mean? Is there a plot to kick Mwita out from the dancing grandma's home? Is there a plot? Is there a plot? That is my big question tonight. Is there actually a plot to kick Mwita out from the dancing grandma's compound? Because what I've been watching, I don't know if it is me only, but I've seen even my other people talking about this. What I've been looking at, what I've been watching lately, it's like Mwita is not a settled guy. Mwita is actually not a settled guy. Yes, Davy Jr. always keeps on telling us that Mwita is suffering from bipolar, or Mwita is bipolic. You know, the bipolic condition that I am talking about. If we are talking about Mwita being bipolic, good people, when I'm talking about this bipolic condition, this is actually something that is medical. And, you know, we have we have about 3 types of bipolar condition. But what I feel, bipolar is a condition where the patient or the person who is suffering from these conditions, she always experiences a lot of mood swings. He's high, he's low. Like when he's high, we talk about this guy is hypomonic. This guy becomes hypomanic. That is when the moods are so high. This guy feels so high and everything. And then we have depression, another thing that, people become very low, isolated, such a things. And I think before Davy Jr. actually decides to take Mwita from alcohol and give him something different, Davy Jr. will never become a counselor. Davy Jr. will never counsel Mwita, because Mwita has actually known Davy Jr. as a content creator. So he can do anything to actually to satisfy Davy Jr. that, yes, you've told me you don't want me to drink. Yes, when Davy Jr. leaves, he will go back to drink. So it's meaningless to see Davy Jr. going to liquor stores to pick Mwita there and everything. Even himself, he has realized it is not good. It is not good. Yeah, it is not in order. So Mwita is actually suffering. We might assume, many people are assuming that this is bipolar or Mwita is bipolic. But I want to tell you, Mwita is actually under very many problems. This is one guy who is not settled. He is seeing something that we are not seeing. Yes, he is drunk. He might be using alcohol to hide his condition. But this guy, as I've told you, he is hiding something big. You know, Mwita's condition is a tickling, it's just a timing bomb, awaiting to explode. Yeah, it is a bomb that is awaiting to explode. It is like tickling. It is timing, waiting, 1, 2, 3. When am I going to explode? He has hinted that he wants to go back to Mwanza. That is his home, where he has kids, where he has a family there. So coming to Kenya here to stay with Boke, the dancing grandma, it was just by the way, it was something that was conditional, that let me come here, do this and that. So for him, enough is enough. He is feeling that he has been pushed to the edge. That is why he wants to leave. And that's why I am asking. Mwita is hinting that he wants to leave. Has he actually come to know a hidden plot that is actually targeting to make him leave? You know, let me tell you one thing. When one feels unsafe, if I feel I'm not safe in this house, but then I will start behaving like showing new signs of insecurity. When you are around, I don't talk. when you are around, I become very impulsive. I talk this, I create drama with you and everything. That is, you should know the signs. You should learn. A good dancer knows when to leave the stage. So if we are very nice and very keen people who watch Davy Jr.'s videos and very concerned about the dancing grandma and Mwita's condition, then you should agree with me that Mwita's condition is getting out of hand. Mwita's condition is actually getting out of hand, and maybe Davy Jr. will be held responsible for anything that is going to happen. Because, every day there is a fight. And who is fighting you? Dancing grandma is actually, every now and then, it is dancing grandma and Mwita. Then there is this young guy who has come in, the dancing grandma's son, Mwita Jr. Then we have Sammy. There is a very big disagreement between first the three, Mwita Jr., Mwita Senior, and the dancing grandma. And Davy Jr. should not come here and maybe try to tell people that he doesn't know what is happening. Davy Jr. knows very well what is happening. The only undoing that Davy Jr. is doing is not taking the bull by its horn. Davy Jr. doesn't want to confront the dancing grandma of what she is doing. And the dancing grandma has actually realized that Davy Jr. is on her side. So she can twist stories every now and then towards against Mwita, so that Mwita at the end of the day is portrayed as a bad guy. For me, I don't think that Mwita is just drinking for leisure. Let me actually, yes, guys, me, I drink. And when I go drinking, I will tell you I am going to drink because today I feel like drinking. But I will never be stressed and get me into alcohol. You will never get me in, taking some 2 to 3. No. When I'm stressed, I will refrain. I will say, there is no need of doing this and this. That is why I'm telling Davy Jr. to take the bull by its horn. Confront the dancing grandma. The condition and that situation at the dancing grandma's home is getting out of hand. And the person who is going to be held responsible at the end of the day, it is you, Davy Jr. I've told you that, taking Mwita off and looking for Mwita in the liquor stores, bringing him home, people laughing at him and everything, it doesn't help. Number one, Davy Jr. is not a counselor. Mwita, before I start actually talking about the real problems, what is bringing up this problem, the disagreement between Mwita, the Mwita Jr. and the dancing grandma, before things get out of hand, Mwita needs a proper guidance and counseling personnel, not Davy Jr. Davy Jr. is just but a content creator. And when Mwita looks at Davy Jr., he knows, he has understood, he has known the strengths and the weaknesses of Davy Jr. So if Davy Jr. tries to actually do counseling, that is a direct red card from Mwita. Like, no. Mwita is going to score a lot of goals against Davy Jr. and Davy Jr. might leave convinced that he has actually helped Mwita. This is how I want people to take Mwita's condition. Mwita is supposed to be like, let Mwita have a personnel, a specialized personnel who is going to deal with this condition before matters get out of hand. This is another thing that Mwita needs. Talk therapy. Mwita needs some therapy. But then best therapy, I mean here, is talk therapy from a different person, not the people that he knows around. Talk therapy. Another one is lifestyle management. Like, who will tell Mwita about his lifestyle management? What has been happening? Before Davy Jr. met Mwita, maybe Mwita has been drinking. Maybe Mwita and the dancing grandma, that is their lifestyle. They have been quarreling every now and then. And now, all of a sudden, things have changed. Maybe in the house, they used to eat this. There is a big house now being built. they have these, they can go to the shops, they have money and everything. You know, this lifestyle management will always, in any, when lifestyle management skills like status changes, when your lifestyle changes, then it is accompanied with a lot of things. Now, this will lead us to the real problems affecting Mwita and the dancing grandma. Number one, we have this young boy who is called, I don't want to talk about the disagreements, maybe the radio, I have killed a goat, I have done this. No. Me, I want to actually tell Davy Jr. and the community, people are watching us. This young man called Mwita Jr., he is somebody who is a grown-up. Mwita Jr. is high time even people give him their backs, because he's now carrying himself as a young child who is supposed to be fed, who is supposed to be given this, who is supposed to be clothed, who is supposed to be sheltered. This is a man who is supposed to be having his own mother house, married, and actually taking care of his family. But when he came to this home recently, he found the situation that everything is being provided. There is money that is flowing through. There is everything that they need. I come on camera, I will have a sponsor. Somebody is going to send me 20,000. Somebody is going to send me 5,000. This young man has taken this as his advantage. Let me do it, so that at the end of the day, now he's becoming a kid, a child, to be given everything. Just imagine. And to face this problem, let's get rid of the likes of Mwita Jr. and all those visitors related to the dancing grandma coming to the compound and expecting gifts from our international community. That is when Mwita is going to feel unsafe. Right now, Mwita is very insecure. Mwita, for him, he feels there is a plot to kick him out. And Mwita is now like lamenting, telling us that all these things, I have endured myself for 26 good years in this family, making sure that this family sleeps. Through thin and thick, I have been with you, the dancing grandma. But now that the house has been built, now that money is flowing, you want to treat me like shit. You want to treat me like something that is very useless. I am not going to give in. That is according to Mwita. That is why Mwita is feeling very insecure. Another one is about respect. To a very big extent, I don't want to cheat. The dancing grandma doesn't respect Mwita as the husband of the house or the head of the house. The dancing grandma is always on top of Mwita. She raises her voice on Mwita. She alleges Mwita very many things that even the audience sees. This is not true. Like, how can you come out and cheat a whole audience? Very many people that Mwita, after that kid died, that is the young one of a goat died, Mwita was present. And you say Mwita came to apologize at one point that, you know what? I am the person who is responsible for the death of that young one of the goat, surely. Then, if there is somebody somewhere imagining to believe this story, then you are siding with the dancing grandma. Yeah, it is not that I don't like the dancing grandma, but the truth is, some other things, she's now feigning things. She's now faking things to taint Mwita as a bad guy in that family, so that Mwita should be avoided, so that people should avoid Mwita. You know very well that young one of a goat was given birth in some conditions that were not favorable. So if she decided to give the young one of a goat milk from a shop, processed milk, without proper care, obvious it was going to die. We have, goats doesn't go hand in hand with cold and everything. The conditions were extreme, so the kid died. And where does Mwita come in? To come and ask for forgiveness. Oh, The dancing grandma should be told. And the person to tell the dancing grandma that this is wrong, what you are doing is wrong, is Davy Jnr. That is why I said Davy Jnr. should actually face and take the bull by its horns. He should confront the dancing grandma, because now the dancing grandma is camouflaging in these conditions, camouflaging in the situation of Mwita being drunk always, so that she can throw the allegations to Mwita every now and then like she wants. When Mwita feels that he is not respected and there is nobody who is actually defending him, that is when you will hear Mwita telling you, I want to go to Mwanza. When he sees there is no defense, and Mwita has learned one thing, alcohol is his defense. I go drink, they come laugh at me, but I sleep happily. Tomorrow I will wake up, go sleep, they laugh at me, like that. Every now and then. So it is becoming a norm to evade what? To evade the real challenges. Mwita has not found somebody proper in mind who will sit with him down so that Mwita will open up. Mwita tries to open up. You know, let me tell you one thing that I came to realize. Drunk people who are drunk, they always speak the truth. 90% of what they give out is truth. When people are drunk, they open up. And I want to tell you, that is my own judgment. That is my opinion, guys. I don't want to force it on you. But I want to tell you the truth. Everything that Mwita always talks about might be true. Don't be surprised, and I'm not praying this to happen, that one day Davy Jnr. will wake up from this village up here to Nyamwini, to be called to Nyamwini, or to go to Nyamwini and meet dead bodies in that house. God forbid. I'm not praying it to happen. But what I'm saying there, you might not know. If Mwita will not run into hypomanic situations, he is going to run into depression. And you know, when a depression explodes, what will happen? When Mwita is going to feel that the dancing grandma has pushed him to the walls, what do you think is going to happen? Mwita is going to react. Now, there is this third factor, Mwita Jr., the son to the dancing grandma, who actually is not disrespecting Mwita. When Mwita talks, he is not even respecting Mwita as his father or the stepfather. He is looking at Mwita as a fellow contender for gifts from the international community. No, for him, Mwita is a competitor. For the dancing grandma, also Mwita is a competitor. They are all competing. There is a conflict of interest. What can I do to outwit this one? So that the international community, people are watching us through Davy Jr.'s channel, they are going to do what? To sympathize with me so that I get something at the end of the day. You remember when the dancing grandma had no money? When Davy Jr. asks, hey, today hakuna pesa? No money. But where she found money to go and buy Matiko's table, it is something different. So the dancing grandma is hiding something. Or she's brewing up something. You know, something big is brewing up. And I don't know when she's waiting to come out and tell us that this is what I've been bringing up. But it is good we have seen this. So if Mwita is feeling unsafe, whoever is supporting this family through Davy Jr., kindly advise Davy Jr. to let Mwita Senior to leave. After all, Mwita Senior comes from Tanzania, Mwanza, Bugando, Mwembeni. That is how I understand. And this is somebody who is very much, always, he has not hid something from us. He always tells people, opens up like, I have a family. I will go back to my family where I'm going to be respected, where people are going to treat me well, where I am going to be safe. But there is no need of staying here when people tell me that they are going to delete me. You know, Mwita Jr. in Swahili, one of the videos, was telling Mwita Senior that mzee siku moja, such a threat, like one day, you know, it is not good. Mwita is not secure. Mwita is very much unsafe. And who is supposed to save this situation? Davy Jr. Davy Jr. is supposed to be there to save this situation. Me, that is what I can say. But what I feel is things are getting out of hand. Davy Jr. should be the first person to step in. How is he stepping in? Confront the dancing grandma. Let Mwita know. Let Mwita not understand you that you are taking sides with the dancing grandma. That is why Mwita is avoiding even Davy Jr. He wants to meet Davy Jr. when he is drunk. And when he is drunk, he explodes. So Mwita has learned that Davy Jr. is on the side of the dancing grandma. And we really don't understand why Davy Jr. is actually aligning as himself to the dancing grandma's side. He doesn't want to face the dancing grandma directly. Another person that Davy Jr. is supposed to actually act and step in is to tell Mwita Jr. that, you know, he is a grown-up. The only person who will tell Mwita Jr. that he's a grown-up and is supposed to be doing his own things is Davy Jr. If actually he goes to the farm, he gets something, let him be responsible. Let him be taught on how to become a responsible man. Now he's turning out to be a child. Number two, another person who is going to help us solve this problem, and I hope he is seeing, our New Jersey grandma. Yeah? Let him talk to Davy Jr. Let her talk to Davy Jr. what she's actually watching. Even the international community, I like one who called Davy Jr. and was telling Davy Jr. this is supposed to be done this way. Those are the kind of people we need. Let us not enjoy the telenovelas every now and then. Sometimes some entertainments are so much poisonous. We get entertained till we forget to face the challenges that we are supposed to face and solve them. And that is where the Nyamwini telenovelas have taken us. Like, let us enjoy watching. After all, it is drama. A fight is going to erupt. Mwita is going to be found drunk. Dancing grandma is going to allege Mwita for this and this. No. When this situation is going to get out of hand, guys, it is no longer going to be entertainment. People are going to start crying here. So, Mwita, I have given the remedies to Mwita Senior. How this situation is supposed to be carried on. But it is us, the people who watch, the person who does this content, that is my brother, Davy Jr. Actually, yes, they are grown up, as you may say. You've tested this with Brian Vapor, it has worked. Rehabilitation has worked. You've decided to be together with Brian Vapor, and actually Brian Vapor is different from Mwita Senior. You may not know what Mwita Senior is undergoing when you are not around. When you are around, you may force him, hey, smile Mwita, how are you? Hello, hello Mwita. And when you leave, you really don't know what is happening. That thing that is happening when we are not around, it is what we are supposed to know. So we leave Mwita to open up to tell us, this is happening when you guys are not around. This is how I want you guys to help me. And that's why Mwita is fearing for his life, saying, these guys one day they are going to delete me. Allow me leave. Mwita is feeling there is some internal jealousness coming through. I've told you, they are now becoming competitors towards international community gifts that are flowing in, courtesy of Davy Jr. and other YouTuber that is visiting that place. So there is that jealousy. Oh, this one, he was sent this one. You are given money. I am not given money. You treat me badly. You eat this. I don't eat this. You know, all those things will always bring up differences. And very many people are going to fall into disagreements. So I wish that anything that is sent there, it is done equitably. Like, let every person give its share. Yes, let us do like Maro. 2,000 shillings are sent. Mwita, take your 500. Take your 700. Mwita Jr. take your 300. But I've said no. Mwita Jr. is a grown-up. Let him work on himself. Take this grandma, because sometimes you are the person who buys sugar, salt in the house, you know. But for Mwita, because after this you may wish to go and drink, take this share. When that sense of inequality is seen, and Mwita realizes that there is inequality somewhere, how we are being treated, Mwita is going to run mad. And that's why Mwita is behaving that way. Mwita might not be bipolic. Mwita has a different dangerous condition that we may not know until we face this problem. Davy Jnr. is there. He's supposed to come out and tell us this is actually, he has been concerned about Mwita for some days. Like, guys, I really don't understand what actually is going on with Mwita. I have told you what is going on with Mwita. Mwita has a very big problem that is waiting to explode. Let us not enjoy those telenovelas. Let us not enjoy those dramas. Let us not enjoy those series. This entertainment might get out of hand and become very poisonous. Let us treat this problem as early as this, because we have all seen what is happening. For Mwita, he thinks it is a plot to kick him out so that he doesn't enjoy the house. That the dancing grandma is making sure that Mwita goes to Mwanza before actually entering that house. So if they chase him, if he's kicked out, why did they conduct a formal traditional wedding? Mwita and even dowry was given out. Was it a kind of getting money from people? If you want to prove it, then chase him away. Yeah, if you want to prove to the world that we only wanted money, then chase or kick him out. Me, I don't expect Mwita to be kicked out. But if the situation, if the conditions are not favorable, let him live in peace. Let us avoid a lot of problems. Let him actually live in peace. That is what I can actually say. So that is my opinion according to Nyamwini telenovelas. The series are so good. I enjoy them. Let us pray for our brother Davy Jnr. He says that he has some headaches, some instant headaches. They come and go. They come and go. Davy Jnr., that working, straining so much, making content on a daily basis, you talking this, you are so much stressed on how you can make this happen. The people you mingle with, they have a lot of problems. You want to solve this, you want to solve this. They may lead you to such condition. Seek medical advice before it's too late. So guys, I want to leave. I want to run to the border town, do something. And then let us actually be together. Let's reach there and let's see what is actually going to happen. But be with me in this video, in this channel. If you haven't subscribed, guys, it's high time you subscribe to this channel. This is your home, a home where truth is always told. I give out my own opinions without prejudice, without any biasness, because that is what I am made of. I am made of what? Positivity. That is Kamanja. Kamanja is my real name, guys. For those guys who really don't know me, Kamanja is a coach, professional soccer coach. Kamanja is a professional high school teacher. Kamanja is also a digital content creator from Nyabwanse. Guys, join my channel. Let us grow together. Support us, and we are very much grateful of your support. Your support is what we cannot take in for granted. Give this video a like. Don't skip the ads. Watch the video from the start to the end. Thank you very much. Till we meet in my next video. Goodbye. Let us go to our border town. From my house here, I say goodbye. But let us go to our border town so that we see what is happening on the other side. Yeah? Sawa. Yes, my good people, welcome back. This is Sirare border. In this YouTube space, it's also called our border town. It's in Hispania. Guys, this is our biggest and largest shopping center around. So I've come here to do 1, 2, 3 things before I actually go home. Guys, remember this is your boy Kamanja_KE, and this is actually what I do best, apart from reaction. But this video is one of the interesting videos. I've been in and out everywhere. But today, guys, I want to do something very amazing in this border town. This is our border town. And for those guys who really don't know me, my good name is Kamanja. Kamanja is a professional soccer coach. He's a professional high school teacher. And actually, he's a digital creator from Nyabwanse. So I'm around here. I've come just to walk around, but there is something that I've seen very interesting. You know, guys, this is end month. And sometimes we do things in a given way. We have to give back to the community. That is what we do best. So there is something that I saw here. Very interesting, guys. As you can see, we have some wares here. These are shoes and everything, second-hand shoes. I've not come for these ones. I've come for something of the sort. You can see there. Kamanja is a professional soccer coach. Mother, Nikwambia narudi. Karibu sana, njoo. So I am here, guys. I was here in the morning. I saw them and I picked some boots, but this is Mother Njo. Yeah, this is what we always do, but she can introduce herself. You know, like these boots, all these things that she finds. Unato Nairobi?
Yes.
You can actually say hi to my. You can say hi to my audience.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi guys.
Yeah. What's your name?
Most welcome. I'm Mary.
Yeah.
This is a second-hand shop for different variety of footwear.
Yeah, it's a different varieties of footwear. Guys, in the morning when I was coming around here, and there is a time I bought some boots here for my son Ben. And when I bought, we went for a game somewhere, and those boots were misplaced and everything. So today when I came, and my account was actually loaded with YouTube, I said no, I should be coming around here to pick some 2 to 3 pairs of boots. Mama Mary.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, there are so many here, guys. You can see there are so many, but I've actually picked these ones. I've actually picked these ones. There are how many pairs?
5 pairs.
Yeah, these are 5 pairs. And guys, when I'll be telling you about the price, you'll be so much surprised. You know, I tell you, I don't earn so much, but I actually always think about my football team. And these boys of mine that I always train in the grounds of Nyaboanze. So I'm gonna be gifting some to the I'm gonna be gifting some these boots, but it's not all that I'm going to use. I told you it's not all that I'm going to use, but this is the little that I always actually get paid for in my YouTube things. When I react, when I do things, that is what I do. My channel name is Kamanja for those new guys who really don't know me. So I'm going to pay like Mama Mary. How much do you actually sell? Uliniambia 3,000. I want us now to actually bargain. Guys, ebunjo hapa. Matiko, let up Sarah.
Okay,
that is
from size 40 and above.
Size 40 and above, that is for the kids who are maybe 14 to 15 years.
Yes.
Yeah, like this one.
3,500.
3,500. This is
for wholesalers or somebody who is speaking more. I can come up to 3,000.
3,000. Just imagine 3,000. That is how many US dollars? It's about some 25 US dollars per each, or some 20 US dollars per pair. So 39. Like how many big ones are here? 40 and above.
We have 4 pairs.
We have 4 pairs.
Yeah.
Like these ones.
This one.
So 4 pairs times 3,000. That is how much?
It is 12.
That is 12. Imagine 12,000. Kamanja is going to part away with 20,000. Guys, I'm not gonna be giving her cash, but I'm going to send to her direct to M-Pesa. You know, it is we don't do cash, hard cash. We do M-Pesa. This one, guys, I decided to give to my son Ben.
39 to 35 is 2,000.
Yeah, this is Phantom. This is Nike Phantom Lumia. Yeah. This is one of the best boots. Actually, the color is so nice, but the color is feminine. The color is feminine. Actually, it's pink. True. Yeah, pink is for love. Actually. Yeah, it's for love and everything. That is it. So this is me, Mama. Iyo bei unaniambia. Guys, I'm trying to bargain. Iyo bei unaniambia. Mimi nitakufa njaa. Niko na watoto wengi. I have a whole team. And for your information, guys, my good family. Sometimes we should give back to the community. Top Talent Sportive is my own initiative. And sometimes I always come here, ask you for assistance. Like, help me with the balls, football balls, not the other balls I'm meaning, but football balls, soccer balls. You get it, you send to me, and I'm very happy, very grateful for those guys who always, like Kamanja, take 2 balls, take this, take that. Like General Christopher all the way from Toronto, Canada. I always appreciate him. My good mothers, you know yourselves how much you support the team and everything. Doctor all the way from England, that is UK, you know how much you've been supporting this team. So this time around, guys, I've never met a good subscriber who can buy me football boots. You know, it's hard for a kid to go to the field to play barefoot. And nowadays, you know, even FIFA doesn't allow kids to play barefoot. Yeah, no, not even kids, but a player. You must be well kitted and everything. That is why I'm asking for my good supporters. If you can support me, get even some 2 pairs, 3 pairs. I don't need to go to Nairobi. Yes. In fact, Mama Mary is here. Mary is actually here. And I'm going, actually, this is the first episode for this video. I'm going to hand over these boots when I'll be giving them to my boys. You know, remember on April, we have a very tough tournament. And I said we are going to camp for that tournament. So that tournament, we need to win. When they win, actually, we are going to buy more boots. But before that, guys, if you are able to help us, it's good. Guys, you can get me even a trainer, guys. In fact, I like to buy a trainer because I had no money. Yeah, let them show you. I really wanted to buy my own trainer, but because this was my first priority. We have 3 bolts as per now, but this is my first priority. Yeah, I really wanted to have a trainer. Trainer is for mine, for those guys who are in Now, this is the kind of a boot I'm telling you. This is a trainer for the coaches. Very durable. You know, very durable. I don't know if it has been playing in some turfs in UK, France. I don't know where. It's Adidas. And the coincidence is like, I like Adidas. So anytime, if I get somebody to support me, get one of these, I'll be very much grateful. Mine's, I don't want to show you because they are at home. They are in a very deplorable state. I cannot show you.
Sorry for that.
So, guys, this is it. I just want to make some payment. But parting away with my 12,000 shillings and above. So much for me. But this is what I actually dissented.
For the sake of the community.
Mama, unafaa kunipata socks. Ya bure. Okay, I'm asking her to give me these stockings for free. You know, this is Kenya, you know. Mama nakwambia,
oh my
this
goodness.
For free. If you give me this for free, I'll be always here, you know. Hey, 300. You know, 300, that is about $2.
And if you want more of your boys,
yes, I'm going to be contracting you for this. Yeah. I actually need this. Yeah. We have people like the uniforms you are using, it's blue and white. Yeah. So if we mix blue, white, and then stockings which are black, because we have some white strips around, it's going to be well. But you find a very nice color, blue. Yeah. Next time, actually, give, on Friday, 15 pairs. 15 blue. Pairs from blue, plain blue. And these ones, legit ones. Yes. I'm going to come for them. Guys, this is Kamanja for you. This is Africa. This is our border town. I never want to, I really don't want to go to Nairobi. You can see. But those are buses. They are waiting for passengers to Nairobi. That is Angel. Angel is a Kisi company. You can see Nyamira on the other side. Yeah, this is a big stage. That is Terrarella and those Nissans. Those are going to Kisi and everything. But I'm here. Guys, what has brought me here is all but these ones. You can see. Guys, a pair goes at 3,000 Kenyan shillings. 26 US dollars. And I'm parting away with my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey guys, so much money. But what can I do? I cannot just eat well when my boys are playing barefoot. It's a sacrifice. Life is all about sacrifices. And this is how I've actually sacrificed. Some much I bring here. I'm going to actually contribute to my brother, the late brother, that is Mayani, who died. I'm going also to contribute some, maybe 1,000 Kenyan shillings towards his funeral. During the contribution day, we always have contribution days. I'm also going to part with some. That is how we send off our brothers who leave us early. So guys, keep on watching me. Keep on supporting this channel, Kamanja_KE. You know my field. You know where I play from. I have a lot of opponents, but I always win against them. For those guys who like football, guys, support me. Football wears, boots, soccer balls, stockings. You can see them, guys. This is where I will always be coming. I don't want to go to Nairobi. I don't want to go for ready-made shoes. But these ones, I prefer these ones. Like you can see this one. This is a used shoe, but it is very durable here. Very durable. This is Air Zoom. Very much durable around here. Air Zoom. We have Adidas. Then we have this one is also, this is Adidas Predator. This is Mercurial Nike. This is Mercurial Nike. Then we had this one, Phantom Lumia. It's a kind of, it's also Nike Phantom Lumia. Those are the things we talk about here. So guys, keep on supporting me. Keep on supporting Kamanja. All I wish you is live. When you are leaving, I know support will be coming through. Thanks. So that is it, guys. Keep on supporting this channel. This is not the end. I always bring you raw and uncut. It's raw and uncut. My videos are always raw and uncut. I've said about the trainer. Guys, you can see anything that you can gift Kamanja is around here. Even for like sports ones.
We even have trainers for the small ones.
Yes, she has trainers for the small ones. And how often do you get these ones? Like these ones, this is for my under 10. Whoever will be taking care of my under 10 team, Yeah. This is for under 10. For them, yeah, there are very plenty of them here. You can see there are very plenty.
We have so many trainers for under 10.
This is trainers for under 10. You can see the boots there, guys. You can see these ones. Yes, these ones. But next I'm going to tell my parents to pay. Actually, my parents are going to the first, in my academy or in my team, parents don't register. They always they bring kids, I train them, they go home. But the only registration I always press them is buy your sons or your daughters football boots. But because sometimes, they lack. We have a lot of challenges. They lack. And because I love my kids, because I love these boys in the village, I cannot go without asking, let's do this. And guys, that is why I'm always asking. Kamanja is always asking support. And you can see they are very, very, for the less fortunate. And I really don't know why people think that people who play football, they always come from very humble backgrounds. They have so many stories. But for me, guys, even if I believe that, I want to tell you the truth. Me, I love football. I eat football. I sleep football. Everything for me is actually football. And I love it. Let me nurture the boys. Guys, the boys, let me make sure that their talents are very well nurtured and supported, developed, so that in the future, you may not know. Kamanja is making champions. That is it. So keep on supporting me. Keep on watching me till the end of this video. Watch the ads. That is it all. Don't skip the ads. And if you are very new here and you like football, guys, this is a channel that you are going to enjoy seeing raw talent from our village, Nyabohanse. Keep tuned in. Keep locked in. Let's actually sail together. This is your boy Kamanja _KE.